Five heads of income for computation of income tax. Five heads of income. As per section 14 of the Income Tax Act, for the purpose of charging of tax and computation of in total income, all income are classified under the following five heads of income. Number 1, salary. Number 2, house property. Number 3, profit and gain business of profession. Capital gain, income from other sources. The total income under all these five heads of income is then added and disclosed in the income tax return. The tax on the total taxable income after allowing deduction is then calculated as the income tax slab rates of the taxpayer. Under these five heads of income, there are several income which are tax free and there are several income which from which deduction are also allowed, which help a taxpayer in reducing his tax liability substantially. Income from salaries. An income can be taxed under the head salaries if there is a relationship of an employer and employee between the payer and payee. If the relationship does not exist, then the income would not be deemed to be income from salary. If there is no element of employer-employee relationship, the income shall be not accessible under the head of income. Income from house property. Tax of income from house property is the tax on rental income which is being earned from the house property. However, in case the property is not being rented out, tax would be levied on the expected rent that would have been received if the property was rented out. Income from house property is perhaps the only income that is charged to tax on notional basis. Tax under this head does not only include income from letting out of the house property but also include income from letting out of commercial properties and all types of properties. Various deduction like standard deduction, deduction for municipal taxes paid and deduction for interest on home loan is also allowed under this head of income. TDS on rent at the rate 10% is also to be deducted in case the value of rent is more than specified limit. Service tax on rent is also to be levied in certain cases. Profit and gain from business or profession. Any income earned from any trade, commerce, manufacture, profession shall be chargeable under this head of income after deducting specified expenses. Number 4. Income from capital gains. Any profit or gain arising from the transfer of capital assets effected in the financial year shall be chargeable to income tax under the head capital gain and shall be deemed to be the income of the year in which the transfer took place, unless such capital gain is exempt under section 54, 54B, 54D, 54EC, 54ED, 54F, 54G or 54GA. Income from other sources. Any income which is not chargeable to tax under the above mentioned four heads of income shall be chargeable under this head of the income, provided that income is not exempt from the computation of total income. Judicial pronouncement. Why are these five different heads of income? Although there is only one tax on the income calculated under the various heads, but there are different rules of computation of income under each head and income has to be computed under that head after applying such rules only. CIT versus Dr. Rameswar Lal Pawwa, 1980. Income under each head has to be determined in the manner provided by the appropriate sections mentioned against each head above. CIT versus Justice R. M. Datta. In this case, court observed, if there is an income which cannot be brought to tax by computation under the above heads, it would not be included in total income for the purpose of tax liability of SSC. Tuticorin Akali Chemicals and Fertilizers Limited versus CIT. In this case, Supreme Court observed that the computation of income under each of the five heads of income will have to be made independently and separately. There are specific rules for deduction and allowance under each head. No deduction or adjustment on account of any expenditure can be made except as provided by the Act. United Commercial Bank versus CIT, 1957 Supreme Court. In case, Court observed that the above mentioned five heads of income are mutually exclusive of each other. Thus, where an item of income falls specifically under one head, it has to be charged under that head only and not under any other heads. Thank you.